So what is Yoni steaming? For those of you who've shown up here and haven't heard of this magical practice yet, Yoni steaming is an ancient indigenous practice that's practiced by so many indigenous cultures throughout the world. It's often something that is practiced in preparation for birthing and postpartum, but it is something that can be done ritually on a regular basis and is in some cultures practiced this way for maintenance and wellness of the body, especially when a woman becomes a wife, becomes a partner. This is something that becomes part of the practice of cleansing the yoni, keeping the yoni healthy, keeping the menstrual cycle healthy, boosting fertility, and it's considered very sacred because the yoni herself is very sacred. And so if these are terms that are new to you, the yoni is what we traditionally call the vagina. I choose not to use that particular phrase because of its actual meaning, its etymology, which means a sheath for a sword. And a yoni is so much more than that. A yoni is a sacred portal. A yoni is the birth canal. The yoni is the place where our creative offerings to the world are birthed. And so it's so much more than a vagina. However, this space that's traditionally called the vagina or the yoni is steamed. So a pot of hot water, not boiling, but hot, not too hot, but hot, is placed beneath the yoni, beneath the opening of the yoni. And the woman spends between 15 minutes and up till as long as the water is hot over this space, allowing the steam to draw up into the yoni, into the womb space to improve circulation throughout the whole pelvic bowl, the whole pelvic region, all of the reproductive organs, all of the energetic space of the pelvis and the yoni. And it also stimulates circulation throughout the entire body. And there are so many magical health benefits for pain relief, for bringing oxygenated blood and youth throughout the body. It's a truly magical practice and has extremely important implications for anyone who bleeds and has a menstrual cycle. So women all over the world, or people with yonis and womb spaces, people who bleed and cycle, experience so many challenges from cysts and endometriosis, PCOS, heavy bleeding, minimal to no bleeding, or absent periods, painful cramping, blood clots during bleeding, low libido, dryness of the yoni, so many issues. And I'm sure that if you're a woman or someone with a womb space and someone who bleeds watching this, there are experiences that you may be having right now or throughout your life that you resonate with when I say those words, and maybe unique situations that are coming into your mind right now. And so yoni steaming, a practice of yoni steaming, is something that will support regulation of the menstrual cycle. It will help to tonify the uterus and the pelvic region, the pelvic muscles, the pelvic floor, all of the organs here, and help the body to do its job efficiently. So it will help to make sure that the uterus is a healthy size, that ovulation is happening in a timely manner with ease and without a ton of discomfort and pain. When the egg is released from the ovaries, we're creating a level of inflammation and disruption in the body. And so this helps to support and ease that experience and make it gentler. It will help to support the womb space from prevent it from overproducing endometrium in different parts of the pelvic region that are not the uterus. It will help to make sure that that lining is efficiently cleansed out of the body each month during the bleeding phase of your menstrual cycle. It will stimulate blood flow for those of you who are experiencing absent periods or very light bleeding. It helps with healing postpartum. It helps with cleansing the body after sex. It helps the body and the yoni to create healthy lubrication for self-cleaning and for more comfort during intimacy and sexual intercourse. It has positive implications for women who've had hysterectomies and no longer have the organs in this space, but still deserve to feel luscious and to have healthy pelvic bowls, to have healthy creative flow in their life, to have healthy sexual intimate experiences. And this practice can be something that's very medicinal and practiced in a very sort of logistical medicinal way, but it has so much value as sacred ceremony. And so what I'd love to offer for anyone who's feeling intimidated by this practice, because there are some contraindications and there are some delicate parts of the practice that you'll want to know before you yoni steam for the first time ever by yourself. It's a beautiful at-home practice that can be done very simply at home, but it is something that you want to make sure that you have looked into and researched and had some guidance on how to practice at home safely before stepping in. And so the service that I offer is the first time experience of yoni steaming with some guidance, so that you'll have some tools and resources and strategies for how to set up your yoni steam space, what tools and supplies you'll need, how to choose which herbs, how to prepare the yoni steam. And then you'll have some practice for ceremony and integration and listening and reflection together in ceremony, if that's something that you choose during the process of your first yoni steam. And so this would be something where you would be you'd be able to hand select yoni steams from my shop, or you would be able to have some specially designed for you and then sent to you, and then we would walk through the process of the yoni steam together on a virtual video call like this, so I can help you with looking at your space and the tools that you have, giving you a list of things to prepare ahead of time, and then we could walk through the whole experience the first time together to make it really intimate, really sacred, really honoring to your body, and to help you develop some comfort with making it a regular practice in your daily life, which will bring so much vitality to your yoni, to your womb space, and to your whole creative being as a woman or a person who bleeds.